to yourself for one night.
Please, Papa.
Do you want me to go?
Please.
For you, darling, I will go.
Yay.
I may not have a tongue when I get home from chewing it off, but I will go.
Fans of the American television program, Chrisley Knows Best could only picture the pain caused by Savannah Chrisley's vehicle accident in January when she was just 19 years old. She fell while attempting to replace her floor mat, breaking her vertebrae and suffering burns, bruising, and other significant ones. We may now, however, witness the agony directly. The parents of Savannah, Todd, and Julie are seen in the most recent episode of the reality television program visiting a car lot to view the damage to the vehicle firsthand. Want all the details? Then watch the video till the very end. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can watch more such videos. Moving on with the video. Savannah has won beauty pageants in the past, and in 2015, she was named Miss Tennessee Teen USA. In July 2016, the celebrity competed in the Miss Teen USA pageant and advanced to the semifinals. Savannah Chrisley was hurt in a car accident that sent her to the hospital, and her father broke down in tears. In a preview for Chrisley Knows Best comeback, Todd Chrisley sobs over the incident involving his daughter. Todd Chrisley explains in a statement, "Receiving a call in the middle of the night while you are trying to sleep and learning that your child has been in a catastrophic vehicle accident and that you need to head to the hospital right away is the worst feeling in the world. That was the phone call we got this morning regarding our daughter Savannah. She was operating a white four-door car amid a downpour when the Atlanta-based beauty pageant queen bent down to adjust her floor mat. Savannah's automobile swerved toward the guardrail when the mat got stuck under the gas pedal, and she saw it when she looked up. The phone call Todd dreaded the most was one informing him that his daughter had been in an accident and that he needed to go to the hospital. Todd sobbed in the trailer. "You are my child, but I won't bury you since God didn't bring me here with the right tools." The 19-year-old's automobile collided with a guardrail, breaking vertebrae in the process. The next sentence was, "The airbags caused Savannah to sustain many bruising and burns in addition to a shattered neck vertebra. We all owe the good Lord above a huge debt of gratitude for His grace and mercy as we begin our 6-week healing period." Chrisley concluded, "Everyone keeps an eye out for the girl riding the trike down the highways moving ahead while wearing the helmet." The Chrisley Knows Best star was photographed by E! News while she was in the hospital, where it was revealed that she had bruises on her forehead and shoulder. She is also seen wearing a neck brace at the time. "I briefly glanced down to try to get it out of the way, but then I noticed that I was moving directly in the direction of the guardrails. I attempted to overcorrect, but it was ineffective," Chrisley wrote. The reality star's potential injuries were lessened when the airbag in the car deployed, but Chrisley stated that her road to recovery will be difficult. Chrisley commented, "I will be healing for the next month or so from a broken vertebrae, which has created numbness in my hands and fingers and agony all throughout my neck, back, and shoulders. I'm going to take some time to rehabilitate spiritually and intellectually while I'm recovering physically. I'll work toward being the best version of myself I can be." According to the police report that Radar was able to get, Vehicle 1 was heading southbound on Interstate 65 near Armory Drive. The driver of car number 1 informed authorities that when attempting to release her foot, it became entangled in the foot mat and then behind the brake pedal. "We all make mistakes. What matters is how we learn and grow from them," Savannah wrote at the time of the collision on Instagram. "In order for me to live the correct life and experience immensely happiness, I firmly feel that God has used this circumstance to help me realize what is actually essential in life and to refocus on Him. I just want to say thank you once again and that I love you all right now." Enjoying the video so far? Then go ahead and like the video right now and share it with all your friends and family. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well. But Savannah wasn't off the road for long. Barely a week later, she was back in the driver's seat. Todd commented on a picture of his daughter operating a vehicle. "Who says I ain't fearless?" Todd Chrisley struggles to remain emotion-free as he tries to explain to Savannah Chrisley how awful her terrifying vehicle accident in January may have been. To help their teenage daughter comprehend just how serious it was, Todd and wife Julie Chrisley decide to take her to see her wrecked automobile in this week's episode of Chrisley Knows Best, which is only available in this exclusive sneak look. Todd gets emotional as he approaches the front of his daughter's ruined car when they arrive at the lot with some of the other Chrisley family members in tow. Todd asks Savannah, "Do you realize how serious this is? We could, in fact, be dealing with a very different situation than what we are at this very moment." The 19-year-old woman slammed a guardrail after her floor mat became stuck under the pedals, causing her to lose control of her vehicle. A shattered vertebrae, scratches, bruises, and generalized discomfort were all that Savannah was left with. Todd continues, "I have pleaded with each and every one of my kids to not put me in a position where I have to bury a kid. I don't give a damn about the car. It can be changed, but there is no one like you in my heart. You are my child. I love you with all of my heart and soul, and I'm not going to bury you," he adds. "God did not bring me here ready to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you hear me when I say that I won't do this with you any longer? Savannah, you might not still be with us." The revelation that his daughter, Savannah, had been in a tragic vehicle accident caused Todd Chrisley to stoop to his knees. The 47-year-old Chrisley Knows Best actor said to People that her worry was that crushing at that time. As a result, Julie Chrisley got out of bed and asked, "What's wrong?" "When I collapsed on the floor." "It's Savannah," I said. The information was obtained by Julie via the phone. The 19-year-old was found to have sustained several injuries from the crash, which was brought on by a floor mat becoming caught behind the pedals when the pair transported her to the emergency department. Todd provided more information, saying, "When I got to the hospital, the doctors took me back and told me she was okay, but that she'd been in a very bad car accident and had some neck issues, some burns from the airbags, the seatbelt had cut into her shoulder and across her chest, and she was also experiencing some numbness in her hands. Watching her lying there was a horrifying experience." For the next 5 hours, blood tests and CT scans were conducted. Overall, Savannah's prognosis is good. She will likely recover totally in 6 weeks without displaying any long-term negative effects. Savannah has been mocked online by trolls who claim that texting was to blame for the collision ever since the news of the accident made headlines. Todd declared that what had transpired was a coincidence. "Anyone who watches the show knows I keep an eye on my kids' phones. When I learned she was okay, what do you think I did first? That phone was examined. In fact, she called me just before I went to bed as her last call." Additionally, Chase, Todd's kid, will be acquiring a new puppy in the forthcoming episodes, and Todd will be attempting to regulate his zoo as Julie, his wife, recovers from bunion surgery. Todd, 53, and Julie, 49, Savannah's parents, were found guilty on all 5 charges of bank fraud, 1 count of conspiring to conduct bank fraud, 1 count of conspiring to deceive the United States, and 1 count of tax fraud on June 7, 2022. After being suspected of fabricating a bogus credit report and false bank records in order to rent a house, Julie was additionally charged with a single charge of wire fraud and 1 count of obstructing justice. Following the conviction of her parents Todd and Julie Chrisley for bank and tax fraud, Savannah Chrisley finally ended her silence. Before expressing their views on her parents, Savannah pleaded with her fans to please be gentle in an Instagram post. That's all for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, please go like and share if you enjoyed the video, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well for more such exciting content. See you in the next video.